Mirra, welcome back to Rome. You arrive on the back of another great tournament in Madrid. It wasn't quite meant to be, but in general, you're in a good place right now, aren't you?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've had a really good couple of weeks on clay, so I can be pretty happy with how it's going so far. Obviously, I can find a lot of reasons why I'm not happy, but I try to kind of go on more positive side and tell myself that I've been playing well on clay and just try to keep on doing the same things.
It's your third time to Rome. You've reached the quarterfinals before. What do you make of the historical surroundings and the city as well? What does Rome mean to you?
Well, Rome is a very special tournament, a very special city as well. Also, we live in a very nice hotel, very close to the center of the city. So it's always nice to have a little walk, and it's very, you have that special atmosphere here. You cannot deny it. And obviously, the food is great. The gelato is great as well. And I feel extra connected with this tournament a little bit because obviously Conchita did great. I mean, just to remind everyone, she's a 4-time champion in a row. So they took down the pictures in the tunnel the other day, so I was pretty sad about it. But yeah, I feel like she has a good experience on playing here, and she can really help me on how to adjust your game to these conditions.
And it's a partnership that appears to work so well, and you get on well as well. You're like buddies. And how, as a mentor, is she tough? Is she gentle? What's her kind of forte?
Well, maybe you wouldn't believe that, but she's actually pretty tough. And I'd prefer my coach to be a little bit tougher with me, because I feel like if the coach would be more nice, or would give me sometimes I don't know how you guys call it, a benefit of the doubt or something, I would really use it and maybe sometimes use it as an advantage. And I feel like she has that great combination of being tough, but at the same time, she's not going to be tough on me for no reason. So if everything is going well, we have great mood during the practice, after, off the court as well. But, if I don't do something, she will just tell me, Mirra, just bend your legs, or just move faster. So she's going to tell me things that, I actually need to do on the court.
So a bit of tough love.
Exactly, yes.
And you've already won a couple of 1000s. You almost grabbed a third at the weekend, but you've proved that you belong at the top level, and you must feel that when all the elements of your game come together, you can beat anybody.
Well, I feel like yes, obviously wasn't meant to be, as you said. How do you say? 2 days ago, was it? Doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like obviously my game is there, and I really found that mindset again on how to not care about who you play against, and really try to put your focus on what you do on the court and how you approach matches. And I feel like lately I've been pretty good with that, and I will just try to do everything I can to hold on to that and really try to progress further with this kind of mindset.
And you're very good on clay. You've had a great start to the clay season. Linz title, semi-final in Stuttgart, final in Madrid. And what is it about clay that suits you?
Well, I love playing on clay. There's no doubt about that, of course. And I feel like playing on clay, obviously points are longer. You have to really get ready that the points are going to be longer than on hard court. You have to build the point in order to get the opportunity to finish the point after. So I feel like it's more kind of a strategic game on clay, and you really have to think and be smart when you play. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm trying to do when I play on the court, and maybe that's why it suits my game pretty well, and I love playing on clay. So I guess the combination of those things work very well together.
And final one from me, you turned 19 last week, and how proud are you of what you've achieved already?
Well, I wish that I wouldn't turn 19. I really want to stay young as long as possible. I still am young in some way, but I do feel like, now I start to be more experienced and older. I hope wiser. So, yeah. I feel like obviously I've won a couple of great tournaments, and I'm super proud of myself for that, because obviously when you get to those stages you understand that it's actually not easy, and maybe when you watch tennis from the outside you think that I mean, you win a tournament, it's like you have to win 5 or 6 matches. You can possibly do it, but then when you get to that you understand that the higher level is, the harder it is to do. So I'm pretty proud of what I have achieved so far, and I really hope not to stop here and go for more in the future.
Thanks so much, Mirra. If it helps, I'm double your age.
I know.